Hello everyone, very good morning. So in today's class we're going to discuss regarding your management. So this is your first unit. So I'm just going to brief you everything. So what do you mean by management? So we are already through remaining units. So in this chapter I'm going to explain it just what is a management. So management, it is an essential for living and is necessary to run all types of organization. For example, if you want to lead a simple life, if you want to lead a simple life, or if you want to perform a simple task, if you want to perform what? A simple task, you need what? Management. For example, I have given you some kind of a work to do and to complete this within 1 hour or 2 hour period of time. So if you want to really finish this task, you need what? Proper planning. So you need to manage so many things. You need to check out for resources, you need to check out for the time, you need to check out for the personnel which are available, then you can accomplish the task. So like that, management, it is very important to run all types of organizations. It is very important for life itself. So people began forming groups mainly to accomplish aims they could not achieve as individuals, and here came with the role of management so as to accomplish the tasks in an organized manner. So what is this definition is stating means people. Who are the people? We are the people. So as an individual, if I am asking you to perform a task which is like group needed task, can you perform it individually? If I ask you to move these benches from here to another class, can you do it individually? No, you cannot do. That's what people began to form groups to accomplish the aims that they could not achieve as individuals. Means as an individual we cannot achieve everything, correct or not? So you need some support. You need some what? Support. So you need some support which is coming from you. Either it could be your family members, either it could be your friends, either it could be your peer group or your classmate. So what people began to do here, they started to become as groups mainly to achieve some kind of aims. So these aims cannot be achieved individually. Since they cannot be achieved individually, by whom we can achieve these means? Through friends or through the peer group. So you need some support. If you want some support, you need the personnel. So people began to formulate groups and they began to perform the tasks in an organized manner. In an what? Organized manner. So here any institution or any group, it need what? One leader. So this leader is the person who is guiding all these members, correct or not? So the leader is responsible for guiding all these members, and he is very task oriented and he knows everything about the situation and he guides the individual so that the aim can be achieved. So this person is known as what? Management. So traditional authors, they have defined management as an art of getting things done, and modern authors, they view management as process to achieve objectives through utilization of resources. So here if you see what the traditional authors are thinking about management, they are defining the management, it is an art of getting things done. It is an art of what? Getting things done. And according to the modern authors, they are viewing the management as a process mainly to achieve through the utilization of resources. So both are equal. So here they are mainly focusing on getting things done, and here they are saying that to mainly in order to achieve any kind of objectives within the resources that were available is called as what? Management. So when you go further, management involves making plans, decisions about the future needs of the business. So nothing but management, they are not only thinking in the present, but they are also thinking for the future also. What plans that should be made, what kind of decisions should be made, and what is good for the business and what is good for the patient as well as the customer. So management is talking mainly, it is about making cost effective use of resources through efficient organization and control on overall process. What is this management? Management is always making the cost effective use of resources. So whenever you are planning to do a particular thing, whenever you are planning to do certain kind of things, first of all you need to see what are all the resources that are available. And it is not like that, like since the resource is available, I'll use it for my study. Since it is not available, I can't use it for my study. It's not like that. So you have to use whatever the effective resources that are there. Means nothing but if anything is not available to you, you should try to bring it in that budget itself. If anything is abundantly available to you, you should not use it more abundantly, but you should use it up to what extent it is useful to you. And everything must be cost effective. You have to do the things within the resources that are available, so that the efficient organization will occur and there will be control on overall progress of the project. So this is what the management. So good management is essential for what? Successful organization. Nothing but you want to do a successful if you want to perform a successful planning, if you want to perform a successful progress, you should mainly focus on management. When you manage the things in a proper manner, automatically the success will come to you. It will come in a good manner, and it is good for the organization as well as it is good for you also, because of the profit which is occurring. So there will be effective usage of resources, there will be effective decision making, there will be effective, means they have overall control on the process. So here, if you see, if you go further, management, it has become a theory jungle due to various theories. So if you bring out the theories that were used in management, there are different types of theories. So here, if you see the theories, there are different types of persons who have given. So scholars have given the theories, writers have given the theories, and people like sociology, psychology, people who have done social psychology, people who have done cultural anthropology, people who have done political science, people who have done economics. So these are all different kinds of persons who have given different kinds of theories. So here, whenever they are bringing out different types of theories into the management, see, every person has a different perspective, every person has a different point of view. You will think in a separate manner and I will think in a separate manner. Likewise, when it comes to the management, people who are coming from the science background, they are always focusing on the science and they are leaving the other aspects. People who are coming from the sociology aspect, they are thinking from the sociology aspect, but they are leaving about the science aspect. When you come to the psychological aspect, when you come to the cultural aspect, see, here when a cultural person is writing a theory, he is always focusing on the cultural aspect, but he is not focusing on the other related things. So when a person is coming from the political background, he is focusing on the political thing but not focusing on the other aspects. Likewise, this theory, it has become a theory jungle because of different kinds of theories and different kinds of contributions which is coming from several kind of person also. So these contributions have created a diversity and understanding the concepts of management. Since, see, people who are coming from different types of aspects, so what they have done, they have read each and every theory and they have brought and they have come to a conclusion, and now these concepts are being helpful, and these contributions, they have created a diversity in understanding the concepts of management. See, if I am writing, I will write in my point of view. If you are writing, you will write in your point of view. So you want to get a diversity, you want to get different kinds of concepts. So people who are coming from different types of backgrounds will come, and when they are contributing to the theory, we will take what are all the important aspects, we will take what are all the necessary aspects to the theory, and we will leave or we will vomit what are unnecessary. So health management, it is a process with interpersonal and technical aspects through which objectives of health service organizations are specified and accompanied by utilizing human as well as physical resource and technology. So here, when you bring it to the healthcare management, see, doctors can go there and manufacture any kind of technology, or the technological people, will they come and they do operations in the surgery room? No, they cannot do. So here you need some kind of management. So technical wise, different people are there, and when you come to the surgery wise, or when you come to the treatment part, different people are there. Everybody has a specified role, everybody has a specified role. So here, whenever you are coming to a healthcare management, here it is an interpersonal process. What? It is an interpersonal process. So you need technical support, you need the theoretical support, you need what? The skill knowledge. So where you will get means you have to bring all the resources, all the specified and everybody has to come into one line and they has to work on one progress, one goal. So here the suggestions that you need, you from the health aspect of view will be given by the doctors, the technological will be given by the technical people, and the manager, he is the person who moderates and manages everything. So here it is accompanied by what? Utilizing human as well as physical resources as well as technology. So you have to use effectively the human being, you have to use the physical resources, nothing but the structural aspect, the structural things that were available, and also the technology which will ease your work. This is what management means. So we have various definitions in the management. We have different types of definitions. So here we'll see one definition according to Henswerich and Harold. So here, according to them, management is a process of designing and maintaining an environment in which individuals working together in groups effectively to accomplish selected goals. So according to Henswerich and Hornell, what is the definition? Management is the process of designing and maintaining an environment. What it is? It is a process of designing as well as maintaining an environment in which individuals are brought together to work in groups mainly to accomplish what? Selected goals. All of them are focused on one goal which has to be achieved. So we cannot achieve individually, you have to work in groups. Whenever you are working in groups, every person, they will contribute their part and ultimately you will achieve your goal. According to John MEF, what he is saying means management is defined as the art of securing maximum result. What? Management is defined as what? The art of securing maximum result with minimum efforts, so as to secure maximum prosperity and happiness for both employer and employee and give public the best possible evidence. According to John MEF, what he is saying means management is defined as the art of securing maximum result. We want to secure maximum result with minimum effort. So whenever you are securing maximum result, ultimately the employee will be happy. Correct or not? Means the management will be happy, the authority will be happy. With minimum effort means you are doing small work but you are yielding big result. That means here, because of the minimum work, the employee also is happy, the employer is also happy. So both people are there in maximum prosperity and happiness. And whenever you are giving best result with minimum effort, your authority is happy, as an employee you are happy, as a customer the public is also happy. So according to John MEF, what? Management is defined as the art of securing maximum result with minimum effort so as to secure maximum prosperity and happiness both for the employer as well as employee and the public and the best possible evidence. So we'll see according to Contos and Donnell. So what they are saying means management is a creation. What it is? Management is a creation and maintenance of an internal environment in an enterprise where individuals are working in groups and can perform efficiently and effectively towards the attainment of group goals. So what is your goal? For example, you take any kind of an organization or any company. So people who are working in the company, they will set a target. They will set a what? Target, and they have to work according to the target. Means at the end of the month, the target must be achieved. If not, they will consider it as a failure or the company will go in loss. So here, all these people who are working, for example, you take a car manufacturing company, you have to manufacture like 300 to 600 cars a week, 300 to 600 cars a week. So if you are not manufacturing to the rate, means the company will go into the losses. So here you have to create and maintain an internal environment in an enterprise, because whenever the production is there, the yield is there. Whenever the yield is there, it can be given to the customer and you can earn money. If not, the company will go into the loss. Here, one person can build a car? No, he cannot build a car, and he cannot accomplish the task of bringing like 600 to 700 cars per week. No, he cannot bring like that. So here you need what? Group effort. If one department is doing well and the other department, if body department is doing well and the painting department is not working well, will the production line goes further? No, it cannot go further. It will stop there. It will halt there. In order to cut short of those things, you have to manage the creation as well as the maintenance of internal environment in an enterprise. And here people are working in groups. So whenever they are working in groups, whenever they are working in harmony, they can work efficiently and they can work effectively. Mainly whenever they are working both efficiently and effectively, ultimately they will reach their goal. So according to Contos and Donnell, the definition of management is the creation and maintenance of an internal environment. So we'll see other definition according to the Ducker. According to the Ducker. So here, management is an organ of society specifically charged with making resources productive. What is this? Management is an organ of society. So it is an organ. What does an organ do in your body? Whatever the resources there in your body, it will utilize and it will bring out the product which is required by the body. Correct or not? So here he is also comparing a management as an organ of society. So what it is doing, it is taking the available resources and it is making them productive. It is making them what? Productive. So according to Robert, what the definition of management is? Management is a problem solving process. What management is? Management is a problem solving process of effectively achieving organizational objectives through the efficient use of scarce resource in changing the environment. So what it is saying, that management is a problem solving process. So here management, it doesn't say that we will work effectively when all the resources are available. So no, you cannot say like that. Even though the resources are not available, if there is any scarcity also, you have to manage. You have to manage accordingly. Whatever the available resources are there, you should make an efficient use of those resources without changing the environment. Even though you want, if there is any kind of such kind of situation also, you have to bring out the loss to the minimum level, and efficient means you have to bring out the productivity to the topmost level. Now we'll see the definition according to F.W. Tyler. So here he is considering management is the coordination of all resources through the process of planning, organizing, directing and controlling in order to attain the stated objective. So according to Tyler, what he's saying, management is a coordination of all resources. He is saying that management should coordinate all the resources through the process of how, means through planning. So how it has to be done, everything must be planned through organizing. Organizing means keeping things in order, to directing to how to go further, to control what, if anything is going wrong, they will control it. If anything is going out of hand, they will bring it down into the control part, and to attain the stated objectives which are there in your goal. So this is what management means according to Tyler. I'll read once again. Management is the coordination of all resources through the process of planning, organizing, directing, controlling in order to attain the stated objectives. So this is the definition which is given by F.W. Tyler. Now we'll see what is the nature of management. We'll see what the nature of management. So here, if you see the nature of management, management is an activity or process composed of some basic functions. So for getting the objectives accomplished through a team and with the focused efforts of it personnel. So what is the nature of management? It is an activity or process which is composed of some basic functions. What is the basic function here? Why you need management means here mainly in order to achieve the objectives. In order to achieve the objectives accomplished through a team. So here, whatever the objective is there, you cannot do it on your own. Can you do it on your own? No, you cannot do it on your own. So here, you need what? Team effort. You need what? Team effort. So the team effort should be brought down into one thing, and everybody should focus on the one goal, so that through the efforts of its personnel, the management means the goal can be attained. So this is what the nature of management. We'll see further what is the nature of management. There are different types of points which are there. I'll discuss one by one. So when you come to the nature of management, as a human, the aims and beliefs are mostly realized through the establishment of diverse institutions in our society. So management is usually needed for operating all such organizations. What is the nature of management? Here, they want to bring out the more productivity. Everybody should focus on the goal. Whenever they are bringing all personnel into one goal, automatically they are goal focused, they are goal oriented, and they will bring out the product outside. So as a human, aims and beliefs are mostly realized through the establishment of what diverse institutions in our society. Means how you will realize, because of the establishment of diverse institutions. So every institution is working on one goal, every institution is working on one goal. No, it's not working like that. So it's working on different types of goals. It means everybody cannot work on one problem. So people are separating, and that's what we have different types of industries. Food industry is different, mechanical industry is different, hospital industry is different, technical industry is different, film industry is different. Correct or not? Everybody cannot work on everything. So people who are interested, people who are who think that so and so thing is very needful to the society, they will work in those institutions. So here management, it acts as a creative and invigorative force in the organization. It provides what new ideas, imagination, vision for the group functioning, and integrates its efforts in such a manner as to account for better results. So what it is saying, management usually needed for operating all kind of organizations. So why you need management to operate all kind of organization? Means everything, every management or every institution or every company, it has what certain types of process. The process, it cannot be achieved on own. Somebody, we need someone to manage all these things. So here these things were managed by whom? The manager. These things were kept in order by whom? The management. That's what we need, what management. So management, it is acting as a creative and invigorative force in the organization. Why? So here the manager, he always wants to bring out more product with minimum effort. In order to bring out more efficiency, more effectiveness in the work with minimum effort, we need what? New ideas, we need new imagination, you need a vision for the group, a group functioning, and it should integrate. Means everybody has to come into one path and they have to work. Without the integrated effort, you cannot achieve better result. That's what the management is very important. So here if you see, management involves plans and decisions about the future needs to run an organization successfully. So today if you see, you just take the example of current situation. Previously, anybody have thought that all the classes will be done online? No, we cannot. We did not thought that classes will be done online, because nobody has an idea that COVID will come. It will strike like this. People will have to sit in houses. Did we thought like that? Did we imagine that this kind of situation will arise in our life? By seeing all the technology that is available outside, have we ever thought that the people will face such kind of a terrible situation as we are facing now? No, we haven't thought like that. But unfortunately, we are in this situation where we need to find what? New modalities, new techniques in order to overcome all these problems. Correct or not? That's what we had brought these online classes. So are we prepared for these online classes? No, we are not prepared. But still, as we want to bring out the product, as we want to teach you people at any cost, we are bringing out newer ideas, we are bringing out newer technology, we are bringing out newer techniques, and we are trying to teach you. Correct or not? So that's what here, whenever the management, it is not only focusing now, anything can be happening in future. You can come here or you cannot come here. So here we need to write an exam. So we can conduct what? Online exam. So how to means whenever you are writing in examination hall, there the invigilator will be there. But you people are in home. How can we invigilate you? So through the use of webcam. So this is how you can run an institution. See, if we sit in our homes thinking that students are not available in college, we cannot run the college. If you think like that, and if you sit in home, you people also will sit in home. Will the progress will be there? Can you study? All the years are being wasted or not? Can we run the institution successfully? No, you cannot run the institution successfully. That's what management, it involves what? Making plans, making decisions. So what are the future needs? So today this classroom might be enough for us, but tomorrow this classroom is not enough for us. We need to bring out some kind of newer technology because of the advancements that are occurring in the field of other fields. So we cannot teach you with a simple blackboard. You have to use some kind of laptops, you have to use some kind of screens, visual media. Correct or not? So in order to run an institution successfully, you need what? Newer technology, newer plan, newer decision making. What is the future need? You need to identify first and you have to work accordingly. Here if you see the management, it is always concerned about what? Productivity. Management is always concerned about what? Productivity. Why it is always concerned about productivity means nothing but, see here, a management will work successfully when they have what? Profit. Correct or not? So if the productivity is not there, if the productivity is not present, will the profit come? No, you cannot gain the profit. So you need what? The productivity. So here, whenever there is proper productivity, it enables the organization to survive in changing environment. So today the market will behave in one way, tomorrow the market will behave in another way. Even today the employees are in different manner. We don't know how they behave tomorrow. So here we are always concerned about what? The productivity. Whenever the productivity is there, the management or the organization, it will survive in the changes that are occurring. Management is the core of an organization. What? Management is core. So here the core of your body is heart. Correct or not? So if this one is not functioning, you are gone. Even the brain is not functioning also, you are gone. If this one is functioning and if the brain is not functioning, at least you are alive. But if this heart is not functioning, means the core is not working, you are gone. Like that, management is also the core of an organization. If it has to work successfully, if an organization has to run successfully, you need what? The core. The core must be accurate, the core must be a perfect one, so that the organization will run in a successful manner. So its main aim is to get maximum achievement through minimum resources. So what is the aim here? You have to use little resource, you have to gain more value, more productivity. This is what you have to use. With minimum effort, you want to bring out the maximum achievement. So you have to use the resources very minimally and you have to bring out the productivity maximum. So here if you see the nature of the management, what are the main features are there? They are listed down below. I'll discuss you. Management is what? Universal process. Try to take down the notes. This will help you a lot. So management is an universal process. So the process of management, it can be noticed in all spheres of life. What it is? Management, it is an universal process. How can you say management is an universal process? Simple. You're going to examination hall. You're going to what? Examination hall. You have 3 hours of time. You need to attempt like 75 marks question paper. In that which you have like 2 essay answers. You have 5 marks questions which needs to be answered and 10 2 marks questions. So you need what? You need what? You need time management. Within 3 hours of time, you need to attend 2 essay question. You need to attend 5 marks question. You need to attend 10 2 marks question. So you have to arrange the time properly, from which time to which time. Simply you can write for at least 45 minutes you can take for one essay, 45 minutes for other essay. So here how much time is lost here? Nearly 1 hour 30 minutes is lost, and within 1 hour 30 minutes you have to write at least like for 45 marks you have to write the answer. So with 1.5 hours you wrote like 30 marks, and within 1.5 hours you need to write 45 answers. So you have to utilize the time. It's the essay questions which you are writing, it must be like 30 to 40 minutes. The second one also 30 to 40 minutes. So the time will be like 80 minutes, means 1 hour 20 minutes it will be like that. Other 1 hour 40 minutes or 1 hour 1 hour 50 minutes you can utilize for writing the other questions. Like that you can complete the exam successfully and you can come out of your examination hall. So likewise, you need to reach a destination. You need to reach what? A destination within a specified time. So you have to plan accordingly. If you go at so and so time, if you start at home at so and so time, and if you use so and so vehicle, you will reach the destination at particular time. Like that it will be. Management, it is there in every part. It is there in every part of life. So the process of management, it can be noted in all spheres of life. Next point, management is what? Goal oriented. Management is what? Like management is goal oriented. So the important goal of management is to achieve objectives of the organization in an efficient and cost effective manner. Same thing is repeating again and again. Don't get bored. The classes will be like this only. This is management, and try to listen, try to take down carefully. If you are unable to continue the whole class, pause it, have a break, come back again and listen the class. So it will help you a lot. So management is what? Goal oriented. The most important of management is used to achieve the objectives in an organization in an efficient and cost effective manner. So you have to always check down the resources that are available. It should be always cost effective. What it should be? It should be always what? Cost effective. Next one, management what? It determines and accomplishes the goals of an organization. So what are the important things, what are the necessary things that has to be taken into the consideration will be taken by the decision will be taken by the management. It determines, it decides what to do and what not to do. Next point, management is an universal in character. Management is what? Universal in character. So the principles of management are equally applicable in various fields like business, education and military. Management, as I'm saying, it is everywhere. So it can be used in business, it is used in the education, it is used in the military, it is used in your daily life, it is used in daily routine, traveling, packing, everything. Management is an universal in character, and management is a group activity. What it is? It is a group activity. If you want to achieve the objectives, all human physical resources, they should be efficiently coordinated. If they are not efficiently coordinated, you cannot achieve your goal. So management is what? A group activity, and it is, if you see here, for the efficient achievement of objectives, all human and physical resources are effectively coordinated. Next point, management is a distinct process. What it is? Management is a distinct process, and management is an integrated force. What it is? It is an integrated force. What is an integrated force? Means it is integrating the available resources. It could be the human resources, it could be the physical resources, or any kind of other thing. So it integrates what? Humans and other resources. And management is intangible. What it is? Management is intangible. It cannot be seen, but the presence can be felt. It cannot be seen, but the presence can be felt. Mainly, every time the manager won't come back of you, every time the management won't come back of you. They are there. They might be invisible, but they are always focusing on you. Your brain is focused on them. You will have a feel in your mind that somebody is watching you, and you need to achieve that particular goal. That's what management is. What? Intangible. Next one, management is continuous and ongoing process. What management is? It is a continuous and ongoing process. What do you mean by continuous ongoing process? So here, management, I have done this part, can I sit like that? No, I cannot sit like that. I have to go back of them, because day by day the environment is changing, the society is changing, new challenges are coming, new resources are coming, new problems are arising. So as a manager, you people, you have to focus on those goals, you have to focus on those problems, and you have to mainly try to attain those problems. So that's what management, it is always continuous and it is always an ongoing process. Next one, management is a process. What it is? Management is a process. So the process is primarily concerned with the achievement of goals as well as management. What it is? Management is a process, and it is primarily concerned with the achievements of goals of the management. So what we are doing in the management, mainly we are focusing on the goals. What is the management? Means nothing but you have to focus on the goal, and the goal must be attained using the available resources with minimum effort, maximum productivity. Next one, management is multidisciplinary in nature. What it is? Management is multidisciplinary in nature. Management is a multidisciplinary, and it has drawn contributions from various disciplines like economics, sociology, psychology, anthropology, physiology, philosophy and statistics. So it is having multiple aspects. So different types of people are involved in the management. So because in order to see, a persons have different types of aspects. So you have to focus on all these things. In a community, we have different aspects, and you have to bring out all aspects when it comes to the management thing. That's what the management is always multidisciplinary in nature. It focuses on each and every aspect. management as a science, art, and a profession. You can say management is a what? An art as well as a science. So here they have given some points here. As a science, management has what? Means they are saying that management is a art as well as a science. So you need to know as a science what is the part of management. So it has systematic body of knowledge. It has scientific method of observation. It has universal accepted principles, and it has the predictability of results based on the cause, effect, and relationship. So we can say management as a science, as it is having systematic body of knowledge, scientific method of observation, and universally accepted principles. At the same time, it is also said to be management. It is also said to be as art because of practical knowledge, personal skill and creativity, tangible results, constructive objectives, and perfection through the practice. Hope you guys are understanding. Management, we are saying it as art as well as science. We are saying it is art as well as science. So with this, I would like to end this session here. If you like the content, please like, share, and subscribe. And if you have any kind of queries, please let me know. Please drop them in the comment box so that I can rectify myself in the next class. So in next class, we are going to discuss mainly regarding the importance of management, and we are going to see the other aspect, what are the concepts of management. Thank you, thanks for watching, thanks for your patience. So at the end of this unit I'm going to give you the important questions also, so that you can read and you can write it down in your examination. Thank you so much.